Hi peeps, what's up? ArcLad84 here, welcome back to some more Let's Play Arc the Lad 2. Gosh, it actually feels good to finally get around to being able to do some more of this Let's Play. I've been really meaning to try to get some more progress done in it for a time. Okay, so last time, we've just returned to the present after, well, for the time being, sealing away, strengthening the seal and keeping the Dark One at bay for a little while longer. Only to find out that Andel's real plan is being set in motion as we speak. And we really don't have much time. We don't have time to prepare. We don't have time to do anything but to gather groups and come up with a plan to stop Andel right now. It has finally come down to this. Andel has gone too far this time. If he's not stopped now, pretty much the world is still doomed. So with that in mind, everybody else is waiting on the Silver Noah, so that's where we will be heading to right now with Arc. The calm before the storm. Or is it too soon to call that? Maybe. I don't know. So everyone is waiting. So meanwhile, over at the meeting, the remaining towers are key to Andel's plan. They are the actual Martyr towers. The others were merely mind control and power collection towers. So now we know that Andel is in a Martyr tower. We also know what his purpose is. All we have to do is find him in either the North or South Pole Tower, and then put his plan for reviving the Dark One to an abrupt end. I can't wait to let my blade taste that dog's flesh. The best course of action is to guarantee we catch him is to split into two teams.
If we take both towers at once, he can't get away.
Right. Okay. I shall take the North Pole team. Elk, you should lead the South Pole team. Got it. Who's going with me? Okay, this is a real biggie here. Choose your characters wisely, and I hope for your sake at this point in the game you've actually gotten at least 10 good people, because you're really going to be put to the test here. We're going to be going through both North and South Pole Towers. I still think that's odd, by the way. Way across the freaking planet here. All the way to the North, all the way to the South at the same time. Okay? Alright, Arc, more than likely it's going to be bigger, have bigger things to deal with than Elk, I believe. So, what I'm going to do is, while I normally would consider going with the same old-fashioned team, I'll at least throw in 3 of them, Poco, Toshu, and Ego. Gogen, as much as I like your magic, I'm afraid you might have to sit this one out this time. I'm sorry. I feel I should probably play it a little bit more safe, and just in case, take Sonya. Sonya has got some abilities that will really come in handy for this next dungeon, and you'll see why soon enough if you don't know already. So instead of Gogen, we're gonna have Sonya join the group, and that's gonna make Arc's team for the trip to the North Pole Tower. Alright, so who will come with me? Alright, Elk, you're gonna need some serious healers, so I kinda did a practice run off camera. Just in case, I threw in not 1 but 2 healers. Never hurts to play it safe. Shu's also a good idea to take along for his long range attacks. But, on the other hand, you can also take someone like a heavy hitter like, say, maybe Gruga. Dykebeck? Okay, no. No, we're not risking that. Choco, if you got Choco in your party, very good idea. Strongly suggest you take her. She's got some seriously high attack, defense, life, you name it, she's got it. Really, really will be coming in handy. Let's see. For this run, I think we will take between Shu, Gruga. Let's take Shu. Okay, and that gives you a chance to make up your mind. Is this the two parties you want? Okay.
Andel has proven to be a dangerous foe. Be careful.
I will. Good luck.
And with that, we are on our way. So here we are at the northern tower. I think this is where Andel is hiding at. He's got to be in this one, because if our Ark's going there, you know he's gonna want Ark. So, well, let's go. All right, here we are at the first floor.
Huh? What is this? It's blocking our advance.
A weird-looking orb and an ice wall. Quite odd, yet very interesting. So, meanwhile, South Pole Tower. Here comes Elk's group. Anyways, let's bust on into this one.
What is this? We can't go any further. It's too hard. I can't break through the ice wall.
Why don't you try some fire magic? You know, because fire kind of melts ice. Unless it's a special kind of ice that doesn't melt that easily. Actually, there is something about that floating ball, and you'll see why momentarily. If you hit that, it'll disappear. But will it take down this wall? No. No. You see, little do these two groups realize that it's actually required to have both North and South busting in at the same time. Because activating an orb from the North lowers an ice wall from the South, and vice versa. May seem pretty weird, but that's the gimmick they're going with. So yeah, don't try to explain it. Don't try to knock. That's right, Elk. So Elk's got away in the tower, so we're going to be starting this off with him. Making our way to the second floor. And already we are facing our first ice puzzle. Yes, there's actually a few puzzles to deal with here. First thing we're going to do, there's a treasure box, and then there's an orb. Before we activate the next orb, we're going to try to get this box. And if I remember how this is done correctly, we slide here, 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 and right there. And there's your Grizzlefang. Ice Grizzlefang. Not a bad weapon. Let's see, it's actually pretty strong, but it could use with some work. So we're going to hold on to that for the time being. Alright, moving along. Let's see if we can make our way to the orb here. I think it was that way, that way, that way. And there we go. So it's got its share of puzzles here, but it's also got its share of some pretty tough monsters. You'll be seeing them shortly. Trust me. So back at the North Tower. And the wall is lowered. Let's make our way to the second floor. And here we got our first battle for this place. Okay. Cold breath. Oh boy. these ice flies can be a real pain because they can lower agility. They're rather nasty, so you might want to be careful. 217 hit points, level 91. So yeah, things are going to be getting only tougher from here on because a lot of these monsters are going to be quite a bit up there in levels. Same deal with the frost giants. Whew. Wow. Yeah. They hit pretty hard. So you might want to keep yourself healed. But another reason why we have someone like Ark here is because of this. Let's see if we can get a little closer. There we go. Weak enemy. And of course, Toshu has his Monji Slash that has around the same effect. So, this is a good strategy to have. Lower their defenses, and then whack away at them. And here's why I brought Sonya with me. Transfer. Plus, her Shuffle Shot also helps. Let's see. Although, probably not going to be able to get a lot of range going on here. I probably should have waited. That's okay. Let's do a burn ground. Wait for the giants to come to us, and then we shall knock some sense into them. Let's see, I believe those guys have, yeah, the rods that let you hit multiple targets in a line. So you want to watch that. Let's see. How do we want to approach this one? Poco! Let's see, how much has Ark got? Alright. Poco, let's throw an orchestra hit. And finally, we do a light bullet attack. That takes care of the flies. Nicely done, Iga. Another thing you want to keep in mind, you can trigger a lot of battles in this place, a lot of unnecessary ones. So, what you want to try to do is, it's fine if you want to level up and to get some experience, but at the same time, make sure you have at least enough healing items, enough items in order to help you traverse this tower. Especially if you'd planned for this well before coming back to the present, since that would really be the only time to do it, even though it may not give you indication until after the fact, which kind of sucks, but that's why I'm telling you. So we're going to throw a weak enemy up on these guys now. Let's see. Alright. I'm going to throw a Shikuzen. Then I'm going to move Sonya out of the way. Throw a transfer this time on Toshu for this move. Monji Slash. And now he's got the same effect. Oh yeah, these guys can do Blizzard too, can't they? Yeah, that's kind of nasty too. At least for the next few turns, these guys don't pose nearly as much of a threat as they would if they were at full power. Because they're really not that fun to deal with. Trust me. Alright. I think we're gonna throw a healing harp. Iga, let's see. Start pounding on this guy. Oh, nicely done. Good combo. Okay. Let's try a Gale Flash. Okay, not bad. And finally, a Monji Slash for this guy. Awesome. Okay. Now let's throw a Shuffle Shot and get rid of these guys before the status effect wears off. Another annoying thing about these guys, they love to block your attacks. They got a pretty good defense rate, which kind of sucks. But it's something you have to bear with. Alright, let's throw another Healing Harp. Because Ark needed some healing. He really did. He took quite a beating. I hate it when they dodge my attacks, even though their defense has been lowered a lot. Good counter, Ark. Good counter. These battles, yes, they can drag out for as long as the enemy tries to make it. Considering how they love to see, like right there, they love to dodge your attacks as much as they possibly can. Let's see. Let's try a Sleep Wind. Oh, that actually worked. And a Cheer Trumpet. Nicely done, Poco. That'd probably get you a... No, don't. Come on. Oh no, that's a cheap shot. How much have you got left? Come on, hit this guy. There you go. Finally. Sorry that took so long, but don't worry. I don't intend to be dragging this whole thing out with every battle. I might do it the most too, because this dungeon here only consists of 2 types of enemies in this tower, and you've seen them. South Pole Tower, however, has 2 other enemies that you see consistently. So let's move on to the 3rd floor. Activate this switch right here, knocking these icicles down to the last floor. And there's our next ice wall. So we're gonna have to wait until another sphere on Elk's end gets hit. Meanwhile, let's hit this switch and the other 4 icicles. Ooh, and we have a treasure box, don't we? What do we get? A Dragon Scale. Very good armor, actually. I was thinking about putting that on... Let's put that on Choco. Let her get that leveled up some. That's better. That will be way better than the leather armor. So let's not hit this orb.